Romans chapter 13, verse 1. Let everyone be subject to governing authorities, for there is no authority except that which God has established. The authorities that exist have been established by God. This is the Apostle Paul addressing people in Rome. And we've ordered you not to talk about this. What does Peter say? Verse 29. Peter and the other apostles replied, we must obey God rather than human beings. Now remember, if you want to quote pacifism, we can find some verses. If you want to quote social rebellion, not rebellion, but defiance, what was the word you were going to use? No. Oh, social defiance, there's, here's your verse. There's a part where, no, we're not going to do what you say. You're the authority, that's great, but you've crossed the line. You've crossed the line and we're not willing to go across. Well, that still applies. In all these verses we've just talked about, going with the government, supporting, right? There's lines you don't cross. If we want to see the nation change, if we want to see morality, it has to take place in the heart, and that's where God works. And I tell everybody this, and I hate to see people positive and mean. I hate to see people positive that their ruler is going to take things over and change things, and it doesn't happen, and they're depressed. I hate to see this. It doesn't have to be that way because God's in control. And if you remember that, you still get to enjoy and get involved in these things, but it's not the end of the world because God's in charge. But listen to this quote from C.S. Lewis. C.S. Lewis, Screw Tape Letters. But what he says, war's broken out. I see you say that war is broken out, your patients going to church and praying more. All is not lost. And it says, see if you can persuade them to be a patriot or a pacifist. The main task. And it says, gradually you'll begin to regard pacifism or patriotism as God's will for everybody. And I think in doing so, and it says here, Satan is happy with either one. He doesn't care which one you become, a patriot or a pacifist, just as long as you're more focused on that than God.